Unity of Houston is an inclusive church where we seek to understand and live the teachings of Jesus and other spiritual masters. At Unity, we welcome all people from all spiritual paths and every walk of life. We celebrate the diversity of our city and of our world, and we teach love, tolerance, and oneness, seeking to live in harmony with open minds and open hearts.
Wherever you are in your spiritual path, you are always welcome at Unity. Join us and discover that the life of your dreams is already within you.
So tonight, I wanted to speak as part of our 12 Powers series on the power of love, because it's one of our 12 powers. And I wanted to link it with a kirtan, because kirtan is not only a sacred chant, but it is very much a devotional practice. It is a devotion of expressing the love and the deep love that comes through our hearts for the divine, and the divine in us, and the divine connecting us, and of course love connecting us. So I thought it was just the perfect blending for that. So what is love? What is love really? You know, we talk about it a whole lot, not just in church, in society, in our lives. We talk about love all the time, who we love, what we love. Love is actually an attractant energy. It is the energy that really draws things together. It magnifies, it magnetizes things to come into connection. It is a blessing, it is a transforming, it is a healing. Love flows. Love flows wherever love is not already. In other words, it flows to the lowest places. It rises to the highest. It covers everything. It knows no boundaries. Love is the greatest force in the universe. Now, there's a myth about love. There's lots of myths about love. But one in particular that we harbor is that we are beings who love. We talk about that a lot. We see ourselves that way, as if we use our mind and our hearts in some kind of, one less light. Instead, we put our minds and our hearts together, and somehow we have this chemical combustion called love, and we then shoot it out like a laser to this one and to that one, but not that one, over here and over there, and oh boy, I really love that one. We think that somehow we're directing this, that it's unilateral, that it's coming from me to you, and I always hope it comes back from you to me if I really love you, right? That's not it. Doesn't that sound transactional? Doesn't it sound isolating? How could that be love? Love brings union. Love binds together. Love calls together. Love is exactly the expression, the state of being of which we are all connected. Because see, the truth is, love is the foundation of our being. We're not beings who love. We are beings created out of love. We are here to melt together. We are here to receive one another. We are here to be moved and transformed by one another. Love is the substance from which our beingness is formed. It is what we are. And when we express anything other than love, it is obscured through a filter of misperceptions about ourselves and our world. Because actually, all we are at our depth is love. This is the deepest truth. It's the hardest one to actually embody and live from. But I just tell it to you straight, because this is the most important thing. And I will tell you, I don't care what other books you study, what other traditions you practice, what other philosophies, whatever new person is posting right now, some brilliant spiritual truth. It will always, 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 if it's true, come back to love. Because love is the binding force that really is the expression of our oneness. And oneness is all there is. In Matthew chapter 22, Jesus tells the people gathered at his feet, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. He was asked, what is the greatest commandment? Of course it was. It was in the Hebrew Bible. It's what he learned. It was in the Torah. This is the deepest truth, the greatest command. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. The first and greatest commandment is this, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets, all the rest, he says, all the rest of the law, all the rest of what the prophets wrote, said, did, all of that hangs on these two commands. And what's the basis? Love. Love, 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 love. And you know why they're two and why they're together? It's because there is no difference between loving God, whatever that is in your awareness, and loving self and others. There is no difference because there is no other. Because love is the expression of our oneness. There's no place it's going. It is being realized. It's right here, right? You know that. So if love is what we are, then how do we love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength? We magnify God into the world through the essence of our love. And it's the most godlike thing we could possibly do, the most divine activity. To love for no reason or for every reason. Loving like the God who is greater than us. God who lives in us. Love God who binds us. Whatever you think God means to you, it is actually love in its force, the power of love. This underlies all the other divine powers. The divine powers that we were talking about and Charles and Myrtle Fillmore have outlined. Love is the underlying basic power. It's the substance of every other power, and it comes through those, because love is the one that you have to get this lifetime. Paramahansa Yogananda says, extend the boundaries of the glowing kingdom of your love, gradually including your family, your neighbors, your community, your country, all countries, all living sentient creatures. This is what we do. This is ours to do. I want to close because I've said a lot of obvious stuff tonight. I told you a lot of things right here, right now. But I'm reminding you of the truth that you already are. And as you breathe into your hearts and as you experience this devotional experience of love through music and through chant and through sharings with our hearts, tonight you will touch what a person in my church in New Braunfels, who is a very spiritual person who had a very close devotional relationship to her idea and her notion of God, who wrote this poem. So to prepare you, this is a beautiful entree into what you're going to experience. I'll invite you just to take a deep breath in and listen. It's called The Great Lover. Standing on tiptoe, I gently reach. I stroke the soft face of the night sky. I kiss the dark eyelids of the fiery stars. I inhale the awesome fragrance of you in a wisp of breath of forever. Have I searched so very far just to find you so strangely near? My hushed heart melts, merging into your enfolding embrace, a quick flame so still that in a white blush of silence, I touch your sacred name. And right there, where no time is and nothing echoes, all my childish little love collides with the cosmic rushing dance of our bold, great lover, and in glistening shimmers of healing silken laughter and cutting diamond tears, I forget the fears and suddenly remember who I am. Namaste.
In this energy of experiencing and embracing that love that we are, I invite you to take your offering in your hand and realize that it is also an expression of love. So together we bless it by saying, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all the good I am and have, all the good I give and receive. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you. And so while the collection is happening, I wanted to do a brief introduction of our very special guest this evening, who will be I won't say performing, but bringing to us this beautiful chant practice. Sacred chant is an integral part of many spiritual paths around the world. And tonight we have the opportunity to immerse ourselves in a sacred chant experience that is called Kirtan, with a very special guest musician, Satpurk Kaur. Satpurk is joined by her husband and fellow musician, Abhay Raj, and percussionist, Alat Parikh. Satpurk is a gifted author and musician known for her work in sound and mantra. She's also the author of Everyday Grace, the Art of Being a Woman, an introduction to the women's teaching of Yogi Bhajan. She is a, is it KRI, or is this how you say it? She is a KRI certified level 3 Kundalini yoga teacher, as well as lead trainer in the Aquarian Trainer Academy, providing Kundalini yoga teacher training in countries all around the world. And by the way, she trained our own in-house Unity Kundalini yoga teacher, you'll hear a little bit more about in just a moment. Satpurk also provides leadership in KRI, the Kundalini Yoga Research Institute, and has served as creative director, member of the Teacher Training Executive Council, and developer of the 3 levels of teacher training. Satpurk has 8 CDs of sacred music and will be sharing her musical talent with us tonight. And you will also have the opportunity to take some of her music home with you this evening before you leave. I invite you to open your heart to these sacred vibrations as Satpurk leads us in Kirtan experience. You can feel how the mantra and the sound current can align us with wholeness and our own inner divinity. I invite you to relax into the sound immersion and reconnect with who you really are as you listen and chant. Please join me now in welcoming Satpurk, Abhay Raj, and Alat Parikh.
So while they tune, I'll talk you into this first mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Yeah, they're up there. Om is that creative sound that you might have heard of as Om, but Om is this kind of vast sound, and Om is a way to ground it into our material experience. So Om is like you sending your tailbone down to the center of the earth, and as you chant it, your ear vibrates, and the center of the earth recognizes, oh, I'm vibrating with this. So Om is this very rooting sound. Namo is I bow. Gurudev is that transparent teacher that we all have within us. It's our own inner mystery, our own intuition, our own soul's guidance. And it's always available to us. I like to talk about it as the aha moment. Anytime you're out in the world and you have a question on your mind that's nagging you, and suddenly it's revealed, that's your Gurudev in communication with you. So this is a way that we warm up or help you find your voice with us. So it's like monkey see, monkey do. I'll sing, and then you'll repeat. And then I'll sing, and you'll repeat. And then we'll gradually come to sing together.
Kirtan is a group practice. So you're encouraged to sing. And don't worry, it's not about the quality of your voice. It's just about being there, participating, and finding whatever's inside you. Don't worry if you think it sounds good or bad. Just sing it.
Yeah, our teacher, Yogi Bhajan, said that the most beautiful sound to your own soul is your voice. So sing to yourself. And it helps to listen to each other too. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Your turn.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva.
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 Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. teacher, your own truth. Make that connection. The next mantra we're going to do is called the Mool mantra, our root identity. Mool means root. And let's see, maybe go one more slide, 2 more slides. One more. It'll say Ek Onkar. Yep, there we go. So Ek Onkar means Ek is one. Ong is that creative vibration, and Kar is action. And when we say it as a phrase, we think of it in terms of creator and creation are one, is how it's traditionally translated. Sat Nam, true identity. And Nam it's this frequency that it's almost like in the Tolkien novels, when you know someone's secret name, you have power over them. Like that whole world of that elf world. It's like that. Nam is like this truest of the true identity. It's your frequency, and everything has it. Everything has its own Sat Nam, its basic sense of frequency. Sat Nam. Karta Purik. Karta Purik is that essence of action, the doer. It's a name that we call God. Karta Purik is one of the many names of God. But it means the one that acts, right? So we're creative, because this is a description of us. It's not something outside of us, right? So we are creative, Karta Purik. We are actors. Nirbo, nirver, without anger and without vengeance. Without fear, without vengeance. So as creative actors, as oneness with the one, as true frequencies, there's no room. There's just no room at the end for that kind of fear, or because we're all part of everything, or that kind of revenge, because it's all oneness. Nirbo nirver. Akal murit. Ajuni. So Akal Murit is undying image of God. So it's that oneness, that frequency that we experience. It never dies, and it's Ajuni, never been born. So it's timeless. Sabang, self-illumined. We all light our own light. This path is not an initiated path for us. We initiate ourselves. Saibang. Gur Prasad. All of this is by the grace of the Guru. The play of it all is grace. Grace is the teacher, the frequency, the medicine. Jup, repeat. Repeat what? Ad such, jugad such, habi such, nanakosi be such. Truth has always been, truth is now, truth will always be. Nanak, this says it from his own experience. He guarantees it. So Nanak is this historical figure, but it's also a frequency in the same way that Christ consciousness is a frequency, or Krishna. So this is our root identity.
When you sing this one, don't worry about if the words are 100% correct. I mean, you can read it up there, but really tune into the sounds. And as you sing them, drop into those syllables, those sounds that you hear, and really just let them expand into you. Let yourself expand into them, and them expand into you. So don't worry about if it's perfect technically with which is written up there. Just chant what you hear.
Yeah, that's the most traditional way, is to just chant what you hear. So once you've chanted it once through, you can just close your eyes and just chant the sound you hear as it comes in. Ek Onkar Sat Nam Sabang Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanak Hosi Bi Sach Ekonga Satnam Karta Purak Nirvana Nirvara Kamurat Ajuni Sabang Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanak Hosi Bi Sach Ekonga Satnam Karta Purak Nirvana Nirvara Kamurat Ajuni Sabang Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanak Hosi Bi Sach Ekonga Satnam Karta Purak Nirvana Nirvara Kamurat Ajuni Sabang Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanak Hosi Bi Sach Ekonga Satnam Karta Purak Nirvana Nirvara Kamurat Ajuni Sabang Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanak Hosi Bi Sach Ekonga Satnam Karta Purak Nirvana Nirvara Kamurat Ajuni Sabang Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanak hosi be such Ekonga Sadhana Karta Pur Nirva Nirvera Kamurit Ajuni Sarvam Gur Prasad Japa Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such Sach Jugad Sach Heavy Sach Nanak hosi be such. So in the same way that the first law is to love God and the second is to love your neighbor as yourself, in the same way we speak about the sound current, that this root identity vibrates out, kind of expands with each iteration. So this is the first phrase of a longer sound, and then that sound is part of a larger collection of sounds. But it's said that to really understand these sounds is in community, it's in the Sangha. So it's a lived reality how we vibrate this root identity. And each is an expression or a hologram of the other. It's hard to feel that sometimes, but it's truth. This next song we wanted to share is, I came to Sikh Dharma because I liked that it was sort of innately interfaith, the way it sets up its Gurdwara. There's always 4 doors from every direction so that anyone from any walk of life can feel welcome. The sound that is the teacher is available to anyone, whether you call yourself Sikh or not. It's a technology that's available to serve your consciousness. And so in that way, I really resonated with this path. And so this next song we're going to share is all these different names that these different paths call this, whatever we call God, really it's a one vibration kind of thing. So this song just expresses that. It's called Allah, Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Allah, 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 Allah. This is your turn.
Allah, 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 Allah.
There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Allah, 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 Allah. There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Oh great Spirit, oh great Spirit, oh great Spirit, oh great Spirit,
Oh great Spirit, oh great Spirit, oh great Spirit, oh great Spirit.
there is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Allah, 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 Allah. There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Elohim, 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 Elohim.
Elohim, 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 Elohim.
There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Allah, 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 Allah. There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
There is one God, truth is her name. There is one God, truth is her name. Allah, 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 Allah. There is one God, truth is her name. We just have a few more minutes. And Spirit has moved me to do a different song than what I have up there. So I hope that's okay. We have in what our tradition, we have mantras that are kind of shorter and repetitive. And then we have sounds that are called Shabad Guru, where the sound is actually the teacher. And this is a very short Shabad that talks about the beauty of this beautiful world that we've been given. And it talks about the longing for the perfection of beauty in oneness with God. And so the line is, Dithe Savita Nahi Tudjaya. I've seen all the places, but none compared to yours. And then it talks about all these beautiful places. And then I merge it into an English that you'll catch on to very easily. So we'll just end with this short Shabad. Ditte saveta nahi tudjaya Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Baddo purik bedate Tanto soya Baddo purik bedate Tanto soya Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Basdi sagan pad Anu Brahmadas po Basdi sagan pad Anu Brahmadas po Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Hare ha Nanak kasamal jaya Naya Ramadas sad Hare ha Nanak kasamal jaya Naya Ramadas sad Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya I have seen all the places but none compared to yours. I have seen all the places, but none compared to yours. Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya Ditte sabeta nahi tudjaya 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 In the city of God there is no fear In the city of God there is no hunger In the city of God there is no tear In the city of God there's only love And we'll run and not grow weary We'll walk and not faint We'll soar in Jerusalem, oh Jerusalem. In the city of God there is no fear. In the city of God there is no hunger. In the city of God there is no tear. In the city of God there's only love of God, there's only love. In the city of God, there's only love. In the city of God, there's only love. Oh, Jerusalem, only love, only love. And with that, may we all exhort each other to create that city of God here with each other and in our communities with love. Satnam, thank you for having us with you.
Thank you for watching this message today. I'd like to invite you to join us in person here on campus at Unity of Houston for Sunday morning or Wednesday evening services. If you can't be with us here on our campus, you can still join us live on Facebook or on our website, unityhouston.org, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Central.